Vale.
Lio Yoshukta, un lugar hasbi, parque ecoturístico, río Arcotete, hoy con cutic servicios tirolesa, rapel, paseo de caballo, paseo de lancha, aquí en Chacan Chataliquel Chachmalot Cutique, jamás Cotolcacaltas Junejal. Bueno, bienvenidos, se encuentra en el parque ecoturístico llamado Río Arcotete, es propiedad de Gidal. Los servicios que tenemos aquí es gruta, tirolesa, rapel, recorrido en caballo y paseos en lancha. Aquí los esperamos, con gusto, bienvenidos.
C'est assez stable en fait. J'ai inventé ma technique pour descendre. Et voilà, oula.
Bien joué.
Pour monter.
Good morning, everybody. We are here in Palenque, in the jungle, in the heart of the Maya culture, in the state of Chiapas, in Mexico. So, let's talk a little about the Mayas. According to the mythology, the first Maya god, Gi, came to the throne in a very long time ago, in 3309 BC. And he reigned during like 200 years, and after he created the first Maya people from corn dough. That's why for the Mayas the corn is a sacred plant. The first Mayas, according still to the mythology, appeared in 3114 BC. That's the beginning of the Maya calendar. The Maya developed during several millennia here in South Mexico, in Guatemala, Belize, in this region of Yucatan. And they disappeared as a strong civilization a little before 1000 AD. Why did they disappear? Probably because they deforested too much the jungle here, because they needed the resina of some trees to make their cement. And after this, agriculture was not possible anymore, and any civilization could not last long. So the civilization disappeared, but the people still maintained, and still the indigenous people of this region, of Guatemala, of Yucatan, are from Maya ascendant, and they still speak some of Maya languages. Let's talk now of the city of Palenque. The first populations here arrived around 100 BC. It was first a small farm that went expanding. It was a city, quite a small city in 300 AD, and keep growing until it became the capital of a big Maya kingdom here in Chiapas and Tabasco around 600 to 900 AD. And then, like other Maya cities, it disappeared. The building you see behind me is the palace. It was the center of this capital of Palenque. It was a place where all the important decisions were taken administratively, but also for the justice, where they resolve conflicts, also social events, where they presented the war prisoners, and all the religious events. So this place is very interesting because there are still a lot of decorations. You see some reliefs, you see some paintings, a lot of inscriptions, and also it was surveyed by this tower so that not anyone could enter in this place. There remains a lot of rooms and corridors. For sure you can get lost inside. The most important king of Palenque is Kinich Jana Pakal. He was born in 603 AD and lived 80 years. That's extraordinary because people generally lived only 35 to 40 years. So he lived double. And he reigned during 68 years, from his 12 till his death. The building he built for his tomb is this one behind me. It's a 9-scale pyramid with a temple on the top. It has 68 stairs to remember his 68 years of reign. And his tomb, it was all painted with a red stone that was cinnabar. But also this stone was mixed with mercury. So that the first people who discovered his tomb in the 50s, they became poisoned, and everyone thought again of the malediction of the mummies, just like in Egypt. And now let's finish with this tree that you can see here. As you can see, it's parked. There are berries all around it, and it's to prevent stupid tourists to come and hug the tree. C'est bon, le zoom, ça m'inspire.
Attends, je cherche des épines.
As you can see on the tree, there are some spikes. Do you have them?
Ouais.
And this tree, it was sacred for the Mayas. That's why the people now want to come to hug it. And as it was sacred, it has good energy, and they used the spikes to perform some sacrifice for the gods. The most important sacrifice was to give one's blood for the gods. So they took the spike and pinched their lips or the tongue or the jaws, whatever, as long as the blood was here to thank the gods. They also had some quite peculiar aesthetic tastes. For the people of noble ascendancy, they used to shape the head like this, in the shape of corn, because as you remember, the corn is the sacred plant of the Mayas. So they used wood behind and in front to smash the head like this, and also they used to put a stone or a jewel or a coin here, so that the babies would look up to the stone and would have the eyes go in that direction. And I think that's all. Have a good day.
Al principio les decía cómo los caracoles se van convirtiendo en piedra muy rápido, en pocos meses. Imagínate un edificio que tiene expuesto 5, 10, 13, 14 siglos. Entonces muchos edificios están así como este. Pero si pudiéramos escarbar toda la selva 2 metros para abajo, encontramos cientos y cientos de edificios. Sin excavar hay fácil unos 1500, 1700 edificios, pequeños y grandes. Hay pirámides grandes totalmente sin excavar. Sabemos dónde están algunos de los edificios porque hay un mapa que se hizo. Muchos edificios ya no existen porque la erosión y la lluvia los ha destruido, pero muchos todavía están en su lugar. Esa, por ejemplo, esa es una pequeña pirámide, esa que está allá después del agua.
Sí.
Una pequeña pirámide. Aquí hay un pequeño edificio y aquí hay una serie de edificios aquí, en línea, conectados. No se ven, pero si subimos un poco a donde están los árboles, ahí están las entradas. Tienen sus puertas, sus túneles, y muchos edificios están tan intactos que todavía hay placas con inscripciones. Por eso toda esta zona de selva está cerrada, porque es fácil venir y destruir o robar. Entonces nos costó mucho trabajo que nos dieran el permiso, pero es bonito, podemos entrar a edificios que están totalmente intactos. Yo les quiero mostrar aunque sea uno.
Sí.
¿Qué es aquí? ¿Una casa?
Bueno, es probablemente una casa.
Sí.
Todos los edificios de piedra pertenecieron a la gente del gobierno, a la gente de la religión.
Ujú.
Imagínate que si el tamaño de la ciudad es así,
La gente del pueblo no vivía ahí, la gente vivía alrededor en
Sí.
casas de madera. Las casas de madera se destruyen y no hay registro de ellas. Todos los edificios de piedra pertenecen a la gente que trabajaba para el gobierno. No sabemos bien qué es un edificio hasta que está totalmente excavado, porque a veces hay inscripciones que dicen, esto es un granero, aquí
Sí.
se guardaban semillas o cosas así. Vamos a pasar.